So let's pretend that you have to submit a report or some kind of piece based off your findings that you did in Excel. So you worked in Excel, you have some tables. You'll see I have a couple different tables here, and you had to create some graphs. And I need to talk about these. But you need all of the information from Excel, but you're not submitting Excel. So let's go to our Word document and say, okay, what are we going to do? So let's say I'm going to create a nice report on my findings. Here is my first table. So I come over here and I'm going to highlight my table and I'm just going to right click and hit copy. Like that's as easy as it is. Now, when I come over to Word, I can just click paste. And you'll see that my table did not come over with any borders, which is fine. Maybe you don't want borders, but if you do, you can see this, the square. We click on that to highlight the table. And then within my options here, you can see this one that says borders. So I can click on this and put all borders, and it's going to put that table in an actual table for me. Now you can edit this. You can edit this completely because Word and Excel do talk to each other. Now with that, so I can say, okay, click after it and say like, here is my pie chart. Oops, I can't spell. Here is my pie chart. And then I come over and again, I copy. So I click, notice how I make the entire graph here outlined, and then I right click and copy. Come back over to Word, right click and paste. And you can resize this if you want, if you need to make it bigger. Now, maybe you get it over here and you're like, crap, I was supposed to put some data on here. You can click anything and still edit this. So I can add data points. I can, click on each part of this and add the data points in because again, they talk to each other. Or you can click on and, you can change the title. So you can update things in Word as you go. And it works the same for any type of chart. So if I need to move this bar graph, I can copy, click over here, paste it. Again, I can resize if I want to. I can make it bigger in different ways. I can click on this, I can give access titles, and I can do this. So you can also do all of these things in Excel first, but if you forget and you get over to Word, you can still add access titles, which is always important. Like, what are we talking about here? We're talking about the frequency. What are we talking about down here? Well, we're talking about hair length. So you can absolutely change things once you get it into Excel. It's entirely up to you to do that. Whether you do it before or after, you can even change the graphs once you get here. So you have a lot of things, but the big thing is that you created in Excel based off the data. You click, you copy, you paste it into Word, and you can move things around, right? So you can click, you can edit, you can move things up and down, whatever you need. So hopefully if you need to kind of work between Word and Excel, maybe that'll help you a little bit.